is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On second down, Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
63.
Second down, here's Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Etienne up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. Here's Lawrence. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. In motion left goes Jones. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Jaguars nothing.
The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Devontae Smith now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
2nd and 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Go Silver, ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
63, bad. Tiger Hornet. Yeti. Delta.
Here's Hurts to throw. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Hey, Silver. 73.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
63. Hey. Delta.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Oh, such great concentration. They're going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concept.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on the PAT? And now off to the races down the right side. Jamal Agnew. Touchdown, Jaguars. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Hey, 73.
Hurts. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Hurts. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63, bad. Tiger Hornet.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hey, Silver. 73.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Now Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
But first down, Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll throw now on the final play. His throw incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. Carl, get it. Carl, go.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
At the Jaguars' 8-yard line.
Phil King. Carl, get it. Carl, get it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Carl, get it.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive
circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They make their second-half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
See, yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it is caught. Fights through, and now a crease. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
In motion right is Wrigley. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
This is caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, 27 yards.
And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On first down, right back to ETN.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Lawrence. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Here's a give to ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Another toe for ETN.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll run with ETN.
That is not going to be any help as they tuck him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll run right here with Swift.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
That's Foley Fatukasi into the backfield with ease and making the stick for a loss.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Right back to Swift again on second down.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back running plays putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15?
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Foyesade American. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
The score, Eagles 35, Jaguars 32. Brendan McManus to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll try and run here with Swift.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Hey, Silver.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Great, set.
Down to a knee goes Hurts, and that is going to be that.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a ball game. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Red on red. Here we go, Sahan.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for Jaguars. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun.
In motion right is Ridley.
11.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A handoff for Etienne.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
Here's 3rd and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Flushed out right.
And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the 1st down in the process.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
They'll get this up to about the 44. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Up the middle, Johnson.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
27-yard line.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Back to the ground with Etienne. Down at the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence will throw. Buying time to his left. Man open, here's Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's good for a Jaguars.
And they'll run with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
4 yards. Brings up 4th and
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Hurts.
Brings up second and 4.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith.
An 80-yard touchdown, and the Eagles have taken the lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, lion.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
11, Agate. Check smash. Here we go.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got him in, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
23-yard line.
Hey, go. Saints right. Hey, kill.
Now Etienne.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey, I'm gun.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
11, Agate.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Go. Saints right. 13, Luke.
On third down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he is going to have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Etienne. And he'll take this in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
63.
In motion right is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, Swift.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Motion left, Smith. Here's Swift.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
In motion goes the tight end.
Swift again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And Hurts going to move him around.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. You want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now Lawrence on first down. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 22.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Hey, run! 11.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he stopped immediately there.
Let's go.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Feet on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Take
At
right
the
open.
Eagles' 24-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that would be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Etienne fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Lawrence.
Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Zay Jones
from 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And this is going to be intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game and telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Go, go, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. Go, go. Think right.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. He's got room to roam.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line. Gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead, Etienne.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead.
Okay, ready? Here we go, Sahana. Ready?
One more time with Etienne.
And this time he is in.
Travis Etienne.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jaguars have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that's complete to Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw.
Finds his target. It's Swift along the sideline.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's 2nd down and 3. A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. First and goal. Once again, it's Swift.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hurts will throw.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Jaguars 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard
line.
This is first and 10.
Easy. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Luke. 11. 30 left.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
11. Silver.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Taking it right down Broadway. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Lawrence. The slant to Jones.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Eluding the pressure right.
Well, this was a very close ball game at half.